description box below. And I'm going to be saying this little announcement in all the series of videos I do in the next few weeks. I am trying to upload at least 3 times a week for you guys. 3 different types of tarot readings so that you aren't inundated with the same information. Because of that, I have created 3 different playlists for your sign: Scorpio weekly, Scorpio monthly, and Scorpio timeless tarot readings, just to make it easier for you to find what it is that you're looking for whatever type of guidance you need. So, since I upload a ton of different content, I highly recommend you check out your playlist, especially your timeless tarot readings. So, Scorpio, let's see what the overall energy is for you guys in regards to love and romance for April 2018. Alright, so we have thought. I feel like this is saying, sorry, I'm just trying to put my cards back over here. Okay. So I feel like this is saying somebody is really, really on Scorpio's mind. Even if you're in a relationship with somebody else could really be on your mind. There may be a partner from the past that's really on your mind. You might have a crush on somebody who's on your mind. Also, this could indicate that you, Scorpio, are very much on somebody's mind. Now, with this as well, it's saying that you are receiving a lot of divine guidance in regards to your romantic dealings in April 2018. So it's very important for you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that happen in April that are specifically about romance or your partner or whatever. Okay, you are getting a lot of guidance in April. So whatever you're feeling intuitively in your gut is probably the truth. So let's see what that means. That could mean a ton of different things, right? Like that somebody you have a crush on has a crush on you back, or if you feel like you're in a relationship and now it's time for it to be over, maybe that's the confirmation you need that, yeah, it really does. But it's just pay attention to your gut feeling and all the signs and synchronicities. You are being very divinely guided and led. Maybe some of you are being led to your soulmate or twin flame in the month of April 2018. Let's see what comes out. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. It's retrograde, so definitely, some past exes could show up, or perhaps there's somebody that you are really wanting to reach out to again, because we have thought here. You could really be on somebody's mind so much that they feel super inclined to reach out to you, or they're on your mind so much that you feel super inclined to reach out to them, and we have this conversation. Others of you who are in a relationship, it looks like we are going to be talking about some things in April. So let's see. Oh, nice. We have true love next. And then we have flirt. I really feel Scorpios who are in a relationship in April, like you're in a committed relationship, you guys are just feeling like best friends, like very in love. It's playful, it's flirty, it's fun, it's silly, it's tender, it's comforting, it's supportive, it's passionate. That some of you who are in a relationship, April looks like just a really, really great month for the relationship that you have. And it has a lot to do with this. You've been trying to manifest this. You've been trying to work towards, making the relationship you have a much better one for you and for your partner. And it looks like for some of you who that speaks to, April brings about those rewards in the relationship, okay? Some of you who are super single, with thought there, I feel that you are really trying to manifest either your twin flame, or you're thinking of somebody from your past and you believe that they are your twin flame. And with that, definitely continue to think positively and put all that beautiful energy out to the universe, but don't be so serious about everything. April is the time to be very lighthearted, just fun and playful and flirty, and that's just really going to open your energy, I feel, to the true love that you are seeking. Those of you who are just kind of dating and you don't have a commitment with anybody specific, there might come a time in April that there's this conversation, either that you initiate or is initiated by the person you're dating, and you guys are like deciding to maybe take things to the next level because you're realizing how much of a connection that you guys do have. So no matter what your situation is, super single, dating, or in a relationship, Scorpio has really nice, fun energy for April. So let's pull some more cards, get some more information. Somebody is really on your mind. You are like, I think that person is my true love. I really think that person is my true love. And I feel like some of you are going to reach out to that person and, have a conversation. Maybe not so much laying all that on them that, hey, I think you're the one, but trying to be playful, trying to be fun, trying to get your foot in the door. Also, since this is general, this can go the other way around, where somebody is coming in, just being flirty, being playful, and being fun, but it's really because they see great potential with you, or they feel like you are the one. So we had a card flip out, which I'm trying to consider how this is fitting into all of this. So before I look at that, okay, I guess that makes sense. So we have complicated, and we have lust. Okay, so that just kind of changes everything. Alright. So this is the card that wanted to fall out. This is card 12. This is actually card 11. This here is saying, and then look at, if you add them together, it would be 23, and guess what? Lust is card 24. So, wow, what a synchronicity. This here is saying a couple different things. So, you apply this to how it fits for you. 1, something is over, and it's truly time to let it go because there is something new that is trying to begin. Now, this could be in a relationship. You need to let the past go so that you and your partner can move forward in a new chapter because it's going to be a good chapter. Others of you, that means you need to let a past relationship go, your desire and hope for it and its return, so that this new relationship that is meant for you, that is destined for you, that will feel like true love, can come in. Okay? Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated and fuzzy. Another meaning to this card is, do not draw conclusions before you have read to the end of the story. Some of you are, you think you know all the details, but you don't. And since complicated is here, I feel that's kind of a strong message for some of you. Like, you think you know, just because you're very intuitive, right? You think you totally know and understand how somebody else is feeling or what they're thinking, but the universe is saying you don't. The only way you're gonna know that is if you truly take yourself detached and, allow the intuitive guidance through synchronicity, through that gut feeling to give you those answers. Some of you, it's like a busy, nervous mind, or you're just really unsure, or it looks like it's one way, but it's really going to be another way. It's complicated, okay? Now, also with lust here, some of you, I feel like, are in a relationship with somebody that you really do love, but there is some sort of temptation external to your relationship, and it's causing you a lot of confliction internally. You're like, why do I feel these strong sexual urges? It's like, you have this love of your life, but now there's this other person that's flirting, and you're just filled with all this desire. Again, it's complicated, right? And with heart-to-heart conversation, you might be deciding in April to either talk to your mate about, what's going on inside of you, or, having a real conversation with whoever this person is that you are really desiring, and trying to see, is there any longevity? How do they really feel? Maybe you need to just disconnect altogether. It's going to be different for all of you. Now, for some of you, with this conclusion and lust, complicated, true love, there are some Scorpios that feel like, and I'm going to say you are dating. This is not like a committed partnership. This is somebody you're dating or seeing. Or maybe you're even just thinking about them. They're like a relationship of the past. What this is saying is, some of you, and apply this if it fits, okay? Some of you are saying, this particular person is my true love. They're my twin flame. However, that's not how they see you, okay? With this lust and this flirt and this complicated, it's like, yeah, they had some emotion, but it wasn't the same for them as it was for you, okay? It wasn't. And I think some of you might have felt used, but again, with complicated there, it's saying, listen, there was emotion for you, but you and that person just were not the right fit. And so don't take it as a rejection. Don't personalize it. That was the universe separating you because it wasn't the right fit. Their energy was not in balance with yours. It was more of about booty, passion, lust, all of those things for them. As where it seemed like it was more about love for you. But not to say they didn't have emotion, because they did. It's just you were in deeper than them. And with thought, they might just really be on your mind this month. And honestly, Scorpio, I would say anybody who is just heavy on your mind, I would be like, universe, if this is because they're thinking about me and they want to reconnect with me, and you have to decide if you're open to a reconnection or not, say, if that's the case, if I keep feeling all of this because they want to speak to me or whatever, then I open myself up to communication with them. They have to contact me, okay? And if they contact you, then you'll know, okay? And don't assume that you know how things are going to pan out, all right? If they don't contact you, don't assume that you know, okay? It might be that just because they're really missing you doesn't mean that they want to reach out to you, because again, it's complicated. So this reading is complicated. Those of you who are single, I really feel like there's just somebody that you really want. And I don't know, there's this expression of, maybe let's get together, let's hook up. And, if your heart's already involved, I would not recommend doing that just to do it, because I feel like that will complicate things, okay? I would say, Scorpio, really pay attention to your intuition, signs and synchronicities in all matters relating to romance, okay? Don't make any moves or choices about anything in April, unless, the first meaning of this where you know that you need to let something go. Do that. Otherwise, no other choices. Don't make any other choices. Let this energy ride out. Mercury does go direct on the 15th. So maybe after the 15th, because, man, there's a lot going on in Scorpio's reading. It is definitely complicated. But also, hear me out, guys. There is a relationship for you singles. Like, there's a new beginning here. Also, those of you in a relationship for quite some time, if it's, that you need to let the past go, if you do that, you guys will have a nice new beginning with each other. Alright. So, let's see what comes out for Scorpio. So, we have the Devil reversed. Some of you, this might have to do with a Capricorn. But this is nice. This is, even though we have that lust card there, this is like Scorpio is in control of themselves. It's not as though your desire, your emotion, your passion can get the better of you. I suppose, for some of you it can if you let it, but this to me is saying that you guys are really in control of yourself, regardless of how intensely you may be feeling through April. And now we have this Judgment. The fact that it's Mercury retrograde, I'm reading, like reverse cards a bit differently. To me, this is something from the past that either needs completion or it's returning. And, we kind of already went over that with that card right there. And then now here we have the Seven of Wands. So, Scorpio, I'm feeling like you guys might actually have quite a few offers in April, some of you, and I don't know, I get like, you're not, even if you've been single for a while, you just don't really care, like, you guys really just want to be with your one. You want to be with your one or whoever is just making you freaking hot as hell inside. So I'm going to pull some Sexual Magic Tarot. Alright. So let's see. We got 6 cards here. So we have the Invitation. We're sad and missing. We want to give each other pleasure. Oh, I cannot kiss you enough. I just want to make out with you. Oh my God, I'm really feeling you. This is starting to get quite intense. I want to date you. Will you be mine? Yeah, so some of you, this is a relationship in the past where maybe you went out on one date or you hooked up one time and then poof, it was gone. And now here's this person returning and they're like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. And then like you guys just get together and wow, it's like hot fire and now we're dating. Some of you, this is where maybe you blew somebody off that you went on one date with or just kind of had a hookup with and they're really on your mind and you want to be with them. It's just, there's definitely this element where togetherness, now we're apart and sad, and then here we're going to come back together because there's great pleasure here. We're making out, we're enjoying each other. It's really intense. We're having some really hot sex, okay? You have the Devil here twice. Very strong Capricorn energy for some of you. And then we have this Magician. We're dating. This is courtship. So, wow. No matter what your situation is, Scorpio, I just feel like you guys have a lot of attention. I'm feeling like that has been a message throughout most of the readings for love for April. It's just like this crazy energy where people are like turned on and they just want to connect and make out and have sex and be together. And anyways, I'm going to pull a card from the I Ching Oracle. I'm still learning this deck, so I will read you the description from the book. I am hoping to eventually use this deck entirely for my love readings. And yes, I see that I managed to turn a couple of the cards around. Do not ask me how I did that. I do not know. Let's see. Alright, we'll go from there. Okay. Alright, so here's this card. It's card 58. Look at the imagery on it. Let's read about what that card means. Friendship. This is a fluid communication between two beings which interpretate each other without penetrating each other. Yeah, so this is talking about conversation again. So lots of conversations to be had for Scorpio regarding love and romance. Man, I just feel like you guys are going to be busy. And with thought there, like some of you are like picking and choosing. Okay, who do I want to be with? So let's pull you guys some advice. I'm going to label your guys as reading hot and heavy. Because like I said, I don't care what your current status is. There's this hot and heavy energy for you guys. Just great sex. Oh my God. Wow. So Libra got this too. Purification by fire. Bare essentials. The naked truth. Wholeness. Scorpio. Allow the fires to purify you. Anything that is not needed in your life regards to love and romance, let it burn away. Emotions, thoughts, relationships, all that does not serve you, let it burn away. Those of you that need to forgive and allow the, page to turn for a new chapter in an existing relationship, allow it to be happen. Your relationship will be restored to wholeness. In fact, it looks like April, some of you already have done this work and now you're reaping the benefits of that. Also, because this is card 14, the benefits come in May. So, yeah, allow whatever doesn't serve to go. And, any changes that need to be made, allow them to happen. So, Scorpio, those are your love messages for April 2018. I'm very curious to see what comes through in your mid-month update, just based on this. Like, man, some of you, this is like the real deal. Like, you guys are just solidifying a relationship, like, and you both are expressing to each other, you are the love of my life. And it's some of you, this has just been a very complicated road. Okay, again, ask the universe for signs and synchronicities. You are being very, very divinely guided through April in regards to love and romance. The energy is intense. It's not in a bad way, though. Not in a bad way at all. So, anyway.